The title is not a clickbait. We are moving back into my in-laws' house. Assalamualaikum, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. Life has been very hectic as of late and there is more change once again. And I've just realised that I have packed away all my big mirrors. Great. Oh please. Ignore my nails as well. I literally was like in the mood to just do something different and paint my nails. It's been so long and then I ended up having to take them off like 2 times and now it's been way too long. Should have filmed this by now. But life's busy in general, like even if you're not packing, but you're just so busy and you're just lacking your skincare. And then you're actually sitting down to put makeup on and you can feel your skin just like growling at you, being like,
I'm a dehydrated, congested mess because you have not put the time in.
well yeah, that's exactly the feedback I'm getting from my skin right now, so that's great. Alright, so as you know from my vlogs, and I know quite a few of you have been keeping up with them, we are moving once again. Now, to be very honest with you, the only thing that makes this easier for me is the fact that I'm not working right now. Like, I'm not having to go into a job 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week. That's what's making this a little bit more bearable. And I know for sure that if that was the case, this would be a lot more stressful. But as of the time that I'm filming this video, we pretty much have 1 week left. So I've been talking about moving for a couple of weeks, but that's because I wanted to spread it out. And alhamdulillah, it's been fine. I do feel like I've been pretty much in the apartment, in the zone. I haven't really been doing too much else with life right now. I kind of need to get moving because earlier this week I had a horrible bout of food poisoning. Alhamdulillah, it wasn't severe, but it did keep me up all night Monday night, and then pretty much Tuesday was ruined because of it. I think I will be packing away my lights and everything pretty soon as well. I might have 1 or 2 more jobs before I end up going down south, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, inshallah I'll be going down to see my family again and spend 2 to 3 weeks there, which I am really looking forward to. As you might know as well, if you've been following the vlogs, like the original plan was for us to go on a trip. We were supposed to go to Pakistan and then we're supposed to do a week in Turkey on the way back, and we were really looking forward to it. That unfortunately had to be postponed, and so I just thought, well, you know what, I was gonna take time out of Dundee anyway, why not go and spend that time with my family also. And I will actually be taking Rumi with me, which I'm kind of nervous about, so Iqra will be dropping us. I mean, I know cats don't love change and they really don't love car journeys, but best option because unfortunately my sister-in-law has developed an allergy to Ruby, which is such a shame. I mean, she really likes him and she was like, I feel really bad. But last time when I went down south and he stayed at my in-laws, she said that that's when she started basically getting all the symptoms of an allergy, and she didn't even tell me. I was like, you should have told me. You should have told me. I would, because like I've been taking him over now and again to kind of just get him used to the house and also to spend time with the kids, because the kids obviously absolutely love him. But yeah, unfortunately Baji has got an allergy to the cat, which is very sad. So yeah, Rumi's going to be coming with me, which is fine. One of you guys recommended the Primark eyebrow pencil for £2, and you said it's even better than the Revolution one, which I'm so excited to try. I believe it was Nina who recommended it. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to try it. I probably will end up going to Primark when I'm down south because it's just a bigger Primark. I prefer it to the one here, and the one here in Dundee as well. Like, unless you get a lift, parking is just a bit of a mission. I don't know about you guys, but I hate paying for parking. Parking should be free. I was definitely spoiled with Milton Keynes because we've got so many free spots. I don't know if that's still the case, but there was always a car park to park in for like 2 hours for free. So this is a part where I talk about what's actually happening, because I've been saying, like I mentioned it on Instagram and I mentioned in my vlogs that, you know, I can't talk about it right now, but I will just sit down and explain everything. So that's literally one of the main purposes of this video. And I can tell you guys that the title is not a clickbait. We are moving back into my in-laws' house. That is the best option for us as a whole family, not just for Guy and I, but as a whole family right now. And I'll explain exactly what's going on because it's maybe not exactly what you guys might be thinking. Essentially, we are moving back into the house that we moved out of a year ago. Hey everyone, it is Editing Iqra here. So I had to pause this here and just let you know that I had gone on to explain the situation in detail, but then I spoke to Iqra and we both agreed that for the short time being, We won't be talking about it publicly just yet. And obviously I know that my subscribers are the sweetest people ever, alhamdulillah, and I know this is a bit like, it might be a bit frustrating, but as we all know, not just subscribers have access to content, and there's definitely a possibility to share too much too soon and end up regretting it. And also, this news isn't just mine to share, it's my whole family's, and I don't want to upset anyone. So I hope you all understand, and just know that when I can share their news, I will do. But for the time being, be super excited for renovations. That is still the plan. We're going to be moving in, and there's going to be lots of renovations. Our house for the foreseeable future, we don't know how long that is, and we don't know, you know, that it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be longer. But essentially we are going to be renovating, so the renovations are not going to happen obviously overnight, like they never do anyway, right? But they are going to take time. Sorry guys, I just have to line my lips because where is my top lip, please? This is the Amelin Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Marrakesh, which is absolutely the most stunning formula ever, but it is a little bit bright, so I'm just going to go over it with the Iqra liquid lipstick in the shade Charm. Yeah, so that's essentially our plan. Renovations are expensive, and even if you have contacts and even if you like work smartly, hope that the renovations would last for 15-20 years. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a reach, but like for example, like the kitchen that is at my in-laws house now, that's been there for 17+ years. They changed the walls and stuff, but the actual units have been there for a long time, and it's because they've been looked after really well. And obviously you go for quality, as much quality as you can without breaking the bank. We're not going to rush it, and I'm really going to take my time with it. I have so many visions for it. I've got Pinterest boards. The actual home stuff on there is incredible. And I was wondering if you guys could give me your opinion on the renovation side of things. Like, where would you like to see it? Would you like to see me sharing stuff in vlogs, or would you like to see it on Instagram? And if you would like to see it on Instagram, would you mind seeing it on my main page? I'm kind of leaning towards not starting a home account. Honestly guys, I have so many accounts. I have so many accounts already, it's ridiculous. And I'm just about keeping on top of Blushing Giraffe and Iqra photography. So I feel like a home account might be created and then not really used. But yeah, you guys let me know. What would you prefer? I don't mind. I do see the appeal of home accounts. It's easier to go through content. If enough people want a renovation account, that's what I'll do. But yeah, I'm just really excited to start at that stage of our journey. Basically, this made the most sense for us because we had always planned to live here for about a year, and then after that our plan was to look at either buying a house or renting like a bigger space until like we could find a house that we really loved, and we'll have more space as well. So one of the things that I'm really excited to do is change one of the rooms downstairs into like a home studio space, because it is a Victorian house. It's got super high ceiling, and then obviously if it's like dedicated to being a studio space, I can just have my lights up there and it's not going to be in the way of our living space, which has kind of always been an issue, you know, even since like obviously way before I got married. I've always had my equipment and my lighting, and like I guess unless you make videos yourself, you don't realise how much space this stuff can actually take up. Alhamdulillah, in this flat, I filmed in my bedroom a handful of times. Like majority of my filming has been in this room, which is my little haven, and I've loved this room so much. I kind of talked about the pros and cons of living in this apartment in one of my last vlogs, so I'll leave the vlogs linked down below if you've missed them. Right, I'm going to take this brown eyeliner from H&M. This mascara is slightly drying out guys, but there you go, there's my eyes done. Pretty simple. I'm sure I've done a variation of this look before on my channel, but that's not what this video is about, is it? So yeah, that is my update with the living situation. I also am not really looking to move out ASAP, because honestly, moving 4 times in 3 years, it's a lot. It's really a lot, and I've been lucky like over the various times I've had different people's support. Like my sister-in-law really helped us last time. My parents obviously helped us with the move when we moved out of my house into the apartment down south. After this, I just kind of feel like unless we find our dream house, yeah, we're gonna stay put for a little bit and yeah, please make dua for us that everything goes smoothly. It's a lot of changes. It's a lot of changes. Okay. But that's a nude lip gloss from the MUA Glaze collection. Really like that, and it's just toned the lips down. There was another update as well that I wanted to give you guys, and that is that alhamdulillah I had a job interview last week and I got the job, which was really awesome. It's basically to be an online tutor, which is something that people have been saying to me for a while. They've been like, even as when I was part-time teaching, they were like, why don't you do that on the side as well? It's good money, and you know, when you're qualified, you'll instantly pass the £10 bracket. And then the other thing with online tutoring is that it is flexible. You can take on as much work as you feel like you can, and on the days that you want to. So for me, juggling my growing photography business alongside that is kind of perfect, because I will have consistent regular income inshallah from tutoring, and then I'll also be able to take on jobs of photography, especially now that we're going to have more space inshallah. I think the other thing with tutoring that I like is that, you know, most of the children you'd assume would be motivated because they know that their parents are paying for this, it's an extra service, and I think a lot of tutoring is about building confidence, and I know that I'm good at doing that. So yeah, I'm super excited to start that. I should be starting that within the next sort of 2 weeks inshallah. When it comes to like thinking about returning to the classroom, like I know that I spoke to you guys about the statistic of the number of people leaving the career, whatever. It's been like 3.5 months. More than anything, I'm missing the community environment and the colleague environment. I think when you're at home a lot, or you're working from home, it can be super isolating. But I'm in no rush to go back to the classroom. If there is a vacancy that's available, they'll let me know. But I feel like with the tutoring and then also photography, alhamdulillah, I'm getting the best of both worlds. And never in a million years, by the way, did I 2 years ago when I moved to Dundee be thinking that like it'd be possible to have a successful business that I really enjoy, and then another form of income that I enjoy and I'm good at and is not taking over my whole life. I just went into a big spiel about, you know, teaching versus tutoring, but I don't need to do that. If you guys want me to talk more about tutoring online, then let me know. That's just part of my life update, that alhamdulillah I'm going back into the work space, but just not as I was before. I spoke a little bit on Instagram about how we've had some pretty news over the last couple of weeks, but you know, as upsetting, frustrating as some of those bits of news were, there's so much to be thankful for, and that's the main thing that I am, you know, really carrying with me. And one of the things that has helped me to do that is daily journaling. Leave a video about that down below. I talked about the journal that I use. It's the first time in a very long time that I have stuck to journaling almost every single week of the whole year. And I cannot tell you what a better mental headspace I have been in because of that. So yeah, again, slightly unrelated tangent, but I had to end with a little tip there. I feel like this was a super rambly talking at you life update and get ready with me. I hope it was alright, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. The next video will be a cumulative vlog, by the way, which should, fingers crossed, be up on Sunday. Take care, guys. Bye.